So as is so often the case these days, things can change at the last minute. That's exactly what happened with our next presentation. Robert Stone, who is the Helen and Morgan Chu Chief Executive Officer, Distinguished Chair at City of Hope, planned to be here to present our next award, but he is unfortunately under the weather. In his absence, we have a presentation from another friend. But before we proceed with that, I just wanted to take a moment to say a couple of words about our next honoree. Public Counsel's Founders Award has only been presented six times before. It's bestowed upon individuals who have touched the heart of this organization in the most profound way, and it serves as the mark of the best among us, those who show us the way and those who demonstrate how one truly stands shoulder to shoulder in our fight for justice for all. Our next honoree, Morgan, not only exemplifies this perfectly, but he inspires and enables young law students to strive to seek justice for all. In addition to creating 2 named positions at Public Counsel, every year, Morgan gives the Helen and Morgan Chu Public Interest Prize to one of Public Counsel's summer interns. Earlier this year, when he bestowed this generous prize on one of our promising young law students, Morgan pointed out that lawyers are the first responders for justice. Well, let me tell you something. Having served on this board with Morgan Chu for nearly 15 years, I can tell you that he is the ultimate first responder for justice and the ideal recipient of this award. In fact, if you know just a little bit about Morgan and what he and Helen have done for this organization, it is long overdue.
Good evening, everyone. My name is John Manning, and I'm the Morgan and Helen Chu Dean and Professor of Law at Harvard Law School. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there in person with you tonight due to a prior commitment here on campus. I'm thrilled to introduce the recipient of this year's Founders Award, Morgan Chu, who is a graduate of Harvard Law School, class of 1976, a member of both our Dean's Advisory Board and our Southern California Leadership Council, a close and trusted advisor, and a dear friend. Recognized as one of the country's preeminent intellectual property lawyers, Morgan has received countless well-deserved accolades throughout his career. Here are just a few. He has been described as, quote, beyond doubt, the most gifted trial lawyer in the USA, as someone who, quote, delivers staggering results for his clients, as, quote, an innovator with a penchant for reversing trends, and my favorite, as, quote, brilliant, innovative, indefatigable, and unflappable, the kind of guy you can imagine performing his own appendectomy. Morgan has been lead trial counsel for some of the world's largest and at times precedent-setting verdicts, judgments, and settlements. He is truly a great lawyer. What some of you might not know is Morgan's story before law school. His parents immigrated from China during World War II. Morgan dropped out of high school. He says he was bored. But he managed to make his way into college, and by age 25 had earned 5 degrees, a BA, MA, and PhD from UCLA, an MSL from Yale, and a JD from Harvard Law School with high honors. Despite his busy schedule, Morgan has also tirelessly dedicated himself to public service. He's done extensive pro bono work, including devoting 6 years to securing the reversal of a capital sentence in a landmark California case. His path-breaking pro bono work also includes, together with Public Counsel, a first-of-its-kind federal class action against a school district on behalf of students who had suffered trauma. This litigation prompted the creation of a tremendously successful wellness initiative in that district. In addition, Morgan's personal philanthropy has strengthened nonprofits across Los Angeles and across the United States. He has held leadership positions with many nonprofits, and he is, of course, the longest-serving member of the Board of Directors for Public Counsel. At Harvard Law School, Morgan and his wife, Helen, have provided transformative support. Their generosity has been recognized with the naming of the Dean's Chair and the soon-to-be dedicated Morgan and Helen Chu Courtyard here on campus. They have provided tremendous support toward financial aid and toward recognizing the great accomplishments of our students, especially those who came to HLS from underrepresented backgrounds. In addition to the leadership roles at HLS that I described earlier, Morgan has also served as president of Harvard University's Board of Overseers. He has done so much to advance the mission of both the law school and the university as centers of teaching and research and service. Morgan, your counsel, energy, and wisdom have been invaluable for so many institutions, and your generosity has touched and enriched countless lives. I congratulate you on this well-deserved Founders Award, and I thank you for all that you do to give back and to serve. Your impact is enormous, and we are all so grateful. Congratulations, my friend.
On behalf of both Robert Stone and Dean Manning, it is my pleasure to present Public Counsel's 2022 Founders Award to Morgan Chu.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Public Counsel. This is really an award for Public Counsel. I'm a very lucky guy, and one of the reasons is that the first year I started practicing law, Public Counsel gave me the gift of the opportunity of representing one of the Public Counsel's clients, and then another and another. And decades later, I'm so lucky to be still a part of Public Counsel. Public Counsel is a wonderful organization, and I have always thought that Public Counsel is the very first responders for justice, and for that reason, thank you to everyone here who is supporting Public Counsel. Thank you.